Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, helping you make a decision on what comic books to buy. And fans, today we're going to be talking about Infinite Crisis Fight for the Universe. That's right, fans. This is a digital first that's released each week on Comixology. You can get a particular issue every single Monday. First thing, 12 o'clock midnight for 99 cents. You can get a particular chapter. And each chapter is going to, I think each three chapters is going to represent an issue when it's released in physical copy in July. I was just introduced to this series thanks to my good friend Jay, Philly Superman from Comic Frontline. I didn't know this was even around for digital release before the physical copy came out, and this sounded like a real fun series, and I decided to go ahead and pick it up or start buying it digitally. What's this about? I talked about it briefly on my countdown, and technically this is the first comic released for the week, if you want to say so. And this is about 52 Earths that are being protected by the monitors. However, we find slowly but surely that the Earths are starting to crumble and die, and there is evil that is obviously destroying these particular Earths. And you get introduced to the series by different versions of Robin, like he's Midnight Robin, and a different version of Green Lantern, and a different version of Wonder Woman, which is really cool. And Batman travels from Earth Prime, which is this Earth, which is the new 52 or new 52 Earth, and travels with them to try to stop what's going on. Now, the main hero in this particular issue, her name was Harbinger, and in the past couple chapters, we witnessed her death thanks to Two-Face in this series. And Two-Face is a freak in here, and I'll show you him at the end. This particular book is written by Dan Agenett, and the arts and colors is done by Steven Sajic. The artwork, I think, is really well done. The cover, don't pay attention to the cover. That's just the cover. Here's what you get in the interior. You kind of get this, and here is the real artwork for the actual book here. There's some great pages in here, great action pages. I'll show you a page here. This is Green Lantern, our heroes. Green Lantern, you can see, is protecting our heroes because they're traveling between universes. Here's another good page of the Green Lantern in this time. We can see that as well. And I'll show you some other action shots. So this is a really good page here as well. So the artwork in this book is consistent, and it's been consistent on each and every chapter so far. So what was this story about? What was this particular chapter about, since it's the conclusion to technically issue 2 already? This story is that we found out that Harbinger died, and her Earth has just recently got destroyed. All these are the Earths right here, and this is the one that just got recently destroyed. And what happens now is that our heroes wind up going through this thing called the bleed. This is where what they do to travel between Earths. And while this place blew up, they found themselves caught in between the bleed. And you see that Green Lantern is protecting our heroes here. And somehow they have to get saved. This issue focused heavily on the Green Lantern character of his particular Earth and how he came to be and his origin. I think it was Earth 13. As you can see. And it gets you to know this version of the Green Lantern and how he came to be, and how Harbinger, which is that character here who was the main character, recruited him to try to defend these Earths from evil. So it was a pretty solid story in general to see how this all happened. So by the time you get to the end of this chapter or the end of the issue, we find out that we are back on, I think, Two-Face's Earth, I'm pretty sure, and we get to see that he is taking control of the particular Earth that they're on now, and that's Two-Face right there, and he looks pretty badass. He still flips the coin and stuff, but He's got these cool machine guns, and he's got like a skeleton arm, and it's just totally badass. Um, this book, guys, this series is really, really fun. I kind of wish that this was the new 52 Futures End, or this was the book that was out every week. Um, I feel that it tells a consistent story. The art is consistent. I think it's fun being introduced to these different versions of Robin and Green Lantern and Wonder Woman. There's humor where there's needed. Flash is also in this series as well with Cyborg. They interact with each other. You get to see a vampire Batman in here. And I think it's a really great series. And again, it's being released each and every week, and this ties into the video game as well. So fans, gamers out there, you might have something to relate to here. So after reading this, guys, I'm giving this a 4 out of 5, this particular chapter. And so far as the overall series from chapters 1 through 6, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 as well. Solid read. I think invest in the 99 cents. I think it's worth reading digitally. You'll save yourself $1 here. And, I read my digital comics through that guided through on Comixology. Kind of immerses you a little bit more into the comic. Nothing will replace physical copies, but if you're looking to save a little bit money and getting it in advance, I suggest you can do that because you can download issues 1 through 6 and read, or chapters 1 through 6 and read all those right away, and you'll get immersed into the story. So I think you'll have fun with this. So guys, if you've read this, leave me your comments below. What do you think of this particular event that's going on? Do you feel that this could possibly cross over to the main universe as well, with heroes fighting each other, or and things like that? So I don't know. We'll see what happens with all this, but it's really a lot of fun. So guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care, guys.